YouTubers. Well, I'm gonna attempt to do the front brakes on the big red today. Thing is, when I press this, it's stiff as hell. This wire, Rex thought it was kinked, but it should easily be able to handle that many bends going down to the connector down there. Trying to find a cable for this thing. I went to Crappy Tire and I bought this. Not sure how it's going to work. The handbrake up here is exactly like a regular bicycle brake with the little thing inside the handle, goes across down in the wire. Down here, however, that's a little different. But we'll see what we can do and we'll figure it out. Guess I'm going to start the disassembly process. Alright, so all I did to extract the cable from the top was I just moved these slits and lined them up, pulled this guy here out from the handle brakes, and now it's free floating. Cable is removed. So now what I need to do is follow this cable all the way down to here. Now on the previous owner, but they twist tied it on here, so I'm going to have to go ahead and remove that, get this cable free. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll get the new cable ready. Ran into a bit of a snag here. I'm not sure exactly how this component works. I believe this wire needs to be disconnected right here by this bolt here that I'm touching. Guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that bolt out and see if that, sorry about the camera angles guys, and I'll work on that cable and try and get my new cable installed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. But it looks like I said, looks like all you need to do is pull this bolt right here. Should free up the whole deal. So I'll try that now. Okay, so I'm going to use the vice grips to hold that side. And this side here, it looks like it's just a standard 11 mil socket. So unfortunately I need two hands for this. Perfect. Tripod going. Let's see if we can loosen this up. That actually didn't solve my problem. You see, that wasn't what was holding it on. There's another piece back here. This is still in the way. Looks like it goes right through. Really don't have to extract the tire to do this, but I'm starting to think that might be the only way. Let's inspect this cable a little bit closer to get in there, to grab that bolt. I'm thinking that's how you disconnect this. The solution I have is tilting the bike up, maybe getting that bar out of the way. Alright guys, I'm going to kill the camera while I figure this out, and then I'll show you my solution. Alrighty, we got the old cable off here. If you notice, this end here is pretty shot. It actually broke as I was working it. Now what I need to do is figure out how to remove this part to attach it to my new cable, or figure out another way to have to lock it in place. But yeah, got her off. So that's a bonus. I'm going to continue playing with it and I'll give you more updates. If you're wondering what tools I used to do this, well, it was a pain in the arse. I ended up using these nut busters here. That ratchet, obviously. You saw me use that there to take off the silver clamp. And some vice grips. Alright, well, I'm going to continue playing with this and see what I can do. Alright, new battle plan. At the end of this cable, this little piece of silver here, this is sweet, check this out. Okay, I'm going to feed this through here and then reattach it to the silver piece. It'll work like a charm. It should theoretically hold. When I pinch it, the brake should work. I'm going to hook it all up and see what happens. So I got this little problem here. I need to lengthen the cable, but there's this stupid metal crap underneath the rubber hose. I'm having a hell of a time trying to get that off so that this thing can move back a bit more. I'm going to keep picking at this, but it's going to work. So I'll keep picking and I'll figure it out. Alright, so I got the new cable on, sort of. I had to use some of the old parts, but Yeah, it works, just not that effective. Sammy's all upset. So yeah, I was going to take it for a test drive today, but I don't have the time because I got to get to work. But yeah, I got to reroute this cable properly and go from there. Anyway guys, take her easy and hope you enjoyed that. Have a good one.